The deco and pattern is same in all the bedrooms. They have only made changes in the color scheme. Like here they have used more of a cream color, light color shades. Instead of curtains they have used Roman blinds on the windows. There are windows on both the sides. Then for the wardrobe, it's wooden wardrobes. They also have a separate dress area. Wooden paneling has been done. It's a compact pathway on the upper floor. The reason is the huge gap that you're seeing that's filled up by the courtyard space. Above it's pergola design that's covered by the polycarbonate sheet, as I explained. We have 2 bedrooms on this floor on either sides. That door leads us to the terrace place. So let's go and check out. So that was all about Palangad house from Alua. This is me, Abel, signing off.
One thing I noticed in the exterior was the badminton court. So you can play at home, but generally people tend to, take it very lightly or ignore what is there in their backyard. Anyways, that set aside, I'd like to know what you think about the exteriors of the house. Anna, we'll start with you.
It has a very interesting wave form in the front. They've treated the car porch and they've done a false ceiling with wood, and they've tried to bring a modern version of a charabadi in the sit-out.
Arun, what would you like to add?
They've tried to do a little bit on the form. I don't think they've perfected the curves, and it's not showing out evidently. They have curves, but I think it's not showing off really well. I think they could have done a little more detailing on the support structure for the curve roof, which makes it a little bit more prominent. The good thing they have is a court, which is a luxury for a person who doesn't have it, because they have land which they've utilized for this.
Yeah.
Instead, I wonder if they really use it. We could see one light post kept, which is movable. Yeah. So that means they really use it and they appreciate that. Wooden paneling in the entrance, it totally gives away the attempt they were trying to do. If they were trying for a modern approach, they could have limited it at keeping it very simple or straight lines. And I feel the charabadi is again a traditional element. They could have tried with a different form of that. The same character taken together, and the seating is very up. It's very tall. So I would not call it a completely modern or a contemporary style of approach. It's only on the roof.
Okay. And how about the interiors? Did it succeed in impressing you, Anna?
I wouldn't say the interiors follow a modern look. I always wonder, when you have such beautiful long windows and a big plot, you obviously have a good view. You see a courtyard which is around 1.5 feet deep.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, they've given an interesting floor pattern, but there's no use to that space. In the dining room, I see different kinds of wood. There's a wood color on the ceiling, the dining table is another color. These are common areas, and there you need to tie things together.
It's got a courtyard. It's a traditional thing. They didn't do any difference to the courtyard other than the traditional walking around kind of plan. And the living area, like she was telling, the furnitures look different. But again, the positioning, it's full.
Yeah.
So probably a little change in position, like what she was telling, would have done a lot of difference. The one thing which we notice, when you go to the dining area, you find the similar kind of vertical stripe wooden pattern that is continued in the dining table. It may or may not be a coincidence, but it kind of connects the two spaces. Kitchen totally takes a different turn. It's got dark black colored cabinets, and that's a totally different kind of style that they've followed.